he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Let's go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, look at this Arizona defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 8. Ready.
Richardson off the play fake. He finds his man, complete. That's Ortiz. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there at 22. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they say it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here. He'll try and do this himself. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Richardson to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Messina. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Ready, set.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Ready.
They go play action with Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They'll run for it with Achane. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down.
On first down, back to Achane. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. We're scoreless after 1.
On the set.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set.
Now it's Richardson. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Achane. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Achane once more. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Dallas Goedert, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, look at the juke. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now a 2nd and 10. back to throw. Messina. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. The Cardinals at 1-8 now on the year, and they come in just an absolute free fall. Losers now, Charles, of 7 in a row.
And I think this is where, in a locker room, a lot of the team looks to their best players and even silently asks for them to guide them out of this. You know, we've got to be better than what we've shown. We need you to lead us.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
19 tight. 19 tight.
2nd and 5. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the Dolphins' 18-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 reps.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Back to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They failed once in their spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. On 4th down, Messina. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. 2nd and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now Richardson. He'll dump this off to Achane. And some room to work. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
First down.
They'll look to throw again. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Then all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Devon Achane. 56 yards. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. To throw now on first down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Messina. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 4. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get nothing out of that one. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Messina. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 3 yards out. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
43-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
And the drive starts with a run from H.M.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle,
54 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now the first carry here for the running back.
Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking low, and that's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. With this squad, they're in position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Go street. Cougar 19.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. From the left side, it's complete. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
11 more on that one and another first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the Dolphins' 12-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Tag.
Looking to throw. Messina. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The Cardinals will line up for the
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
A good-looking return set up here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Richardson.
And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. Throw to the right here to Gordon. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That stop made by Jack Campbell.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Let's go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
19 tight. 19 tight. 69.
Back to throw. Messina. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Going on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here's 1st down.
Go, Reed. Go. Take go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
But not time to panic just yet. Still over a minute to play. Getting down to the good stuff here. Second down. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Ready.
Richardson will throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
27, Cardinals 15. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, be ready.
Throwing after the interception. Messina. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Here's second down.
Let's go. 18, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Operating from the gun. Messina. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
79 Brook, Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
From the gun on third down. Messina. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Now he's free at the 35.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
This pass left side to Downs. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.